on a big one there.
And how about how he improvised right there, because he got flushed out of the pocket, locked eyes with his wide receiver, who knew to just keep running. And he was able to lay that one out there for him to run under.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Avonte Madden. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the second.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 35 yards for Miles Sanders. And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
When Lamar Jackson and the Raven offense heading out. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Jackson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack. And a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. Steps away. Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. The 30. 20, 10, 5, and this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Jackson on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Demarcus Robinson from 21 yards away. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this 1st half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. on first down, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come back in. Come back in. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts going deep here for Watkins. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down,
Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. So we reach halftime in a wild. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And return right there, kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll turn to Sanders, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Now Jackson on 1st down. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
But Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was a good play.
The pressure gets to him again. A sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he had gear here in the second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well-tamed effort by Darius Slay, a sack on the corner blitz. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long, and that's knocked away and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how
about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Another run, and he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. After the sack on first down, Jackson nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Jackson. slither by. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And here's Sanders on 1st down, but going nowhere as he's tackled well behind the line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. And he is going to lose yardage here. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So it's Eagles who get the win.